Hi, it's Stephanie. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching my channel. We spent 8 beautiful days in the mountains, the High Sierras. This is a fun trip that we do every year with some friends. You might have seen the videos that I posted in the past. Oh my gosh, we've had so many great times. And every year gets better. We just all say that. Let me just tell you a little bit about my prep work before we got ready. I feel like I did laundry, like a bazillion loads of laundry before we ever left. And then I feel like I got home and all I did was laundry. And so I left some of my laundry sitting there, so you can see it's just laundry for days. I think I have everything clean by now, but oh my gosh. I actually have a really good system for dirty clothes in my camper. I bought 2 really cute laundry bags from Walmart. They're the Pioneer Woman collection, and I just fill them as clothes get dirty. I put them in the dirty clothes bag, and then I just bring those 2 bags in, set them in front of the washer, and for the most part, usually everything fits in them easy. On this trip, I ran out of room because 8 days is a long time. It's just a long time. But it's nice to have those little bags that's just, they go with the camper, they kind of match, and super cute, super cute. So prepping, I decided to add to my t-shirt collection. This is one of them. How cute is this? Oh my gosh. So you might have seen my hot camping haul, and I just knew with 8 days I was going to need a little bit more so I wouldn't have to wash clothes. A little hot down here. So let me show you some of my new additions to my camping t-shirt collection. Got this happy camper. I got this really cute, just, oh my gosh, this one's so soft. Just a little, you know, mountains. And then this one says, hike, take a hike. That's so cute. And then this one has the heartbeat, but it's a trailer. I thought that was really cute. And a couple more that I guess are still in the dirty clothes. So I'm adding to my t-shirt collection, and I've been seeing some sewing t-shirts, so I might have to get even more t-shirts, which I went from never wearing t-shirts to that's one of my main things now. Crazy. I also altered some jeggings from Walmart into the cutest, most comfortable shorts. I have to do a video so you can have these too. They're just amazing. Now if you hear my dogs barking, because I decided to film today, some tree guys from the electric company came to clear some trees on my property, and my dogs are going crazy, and you may even hear their saws. But I decided I'm all ready. I'm just gonna film anyway. Real life, right? Before I tell you about my trip, I want to say that I didn't do a lot of filming because my friends don't want to be in video. I've been through this, and I just take the trip off from my YouTube plans. I just didn't do a lot of video, but I did a little of just me and hubby, so I will share when I did video, but my friends don't want to be on camera. Maybe you know what I mean. It's just, you know, it takes, like, you have to just sort of let go. I mean, I dried my hair, so this isn't even natural or curly. This is like dry. So it's like you always worry about what you look like, and camping, you're dirty, and you know, they don't want to be on camera. They are adorable. I would love to show their setups and all the cool stuff that they do, but no, sorry, cannot do it. Few things that were new in our camper this year. Last year we were trying to work our generator. That was our new thing last year, and it never worked. And we took it at the end of last year to our trailer guy, amazing guy, and he put on 2 deep cycle batteries, and he made a little shelf. He welded a little shelf, put a case on it, and he said you could probably go, you know, a week or 2 with these batteries. And they run, you know, everything in the trailer electricity wise, but not anything extra, so no appliances or anything. So for that, we purchased a inverter, and we just had an I can't talk. So for the inverter, we had an extension cord that just came through one of our bunk ends and plugged into our strip, and we could charge everything. We could watch the TV. We even had another plug go out to our outside area where we could run our blender, because we like to have our morning shake. MyMorningShake.com. We bring those every time we go camping. And so that was new. Let's see. Oh, I liked putting all my stuff in the bathroom and then, you know, not having to pack and repack, but it all fell over and some of it leaked and it made a big mess, and I thought, well, this won't work. So I measured the little shelves in my little cabinet that's in my bathroom, went on Amazon, typed in those measurements, and I found the perfect bin to stick in there. And it holds everything. Nothing falls over. One of my favorite purchases. And it wasn't even very much, just a few dollars. Yes, we're all packed up for coming home. That's all our bedding. And I just wanted to show you, like, my favorite thing I've purchased recently is these little containers. Aren't they cool? And they fit perfectly. They just fit right in there. So I just typed in the measurements and I found these. Tired of things falling over. Now they're not. This campground has a shower, and my girlfriends were using the shower, but I just want to shower like at night, get all that dirt off of me, just like a rinse off. And I was using our camper shower and I broke it. So now I gotta get a new head. But it's not bad without the head. It's just a little hose. You're like hosing yourself off. But I love showering in my camper if you have water pressure, which we did because we had water at this camp spot. Nothing else, just water. No hookups. We're boondocking except for water. And so I did take a shower. And they do have the guy come out and pump if you want. So after, after you've been there a few days, you can have him come and pump. You don't have to pack up and go to the dump station. So that's kind of handy. So we did do that. Also, I used my new custom sized duffel bag that fits exactly where I want to keep my clothes, and I'm going to make a video on this to show you how to make one too, because wherever you want to put it, you just do your measurements and make a duffel bag that fits that space. And it really worked out great. In fact, so great that I want to have a second one that would fit right next to it, so that one I'll film. And I have to tell you something cute. My granddaughter, who's 6, she kept saying, "It's in the buffalo bag, it's in the buffalo bag." And I'm like, "What's a buffalo bag?" It's a duffel bag. That's just what she heard. She heard buffalo. How cute is that? So moving along, when we set up a lot more than we usually do. I posted a picture of it in some of the camping groups, and everybody said, "Oh my gosh, that's too much stuff." Well, it wasn't. It was perfect because we had, 3 families, and we're all just gathering together for food. And so I basically put together an outdoor kitchen, and I just was so happy. I would totally repeat this next year. I don't do that when it's just me and hubby. We cook in the trailer. We don't bring much at all. We just bring chairs and a table. But this was a big deal. So we brought 2 vehicles, filled it up, and it rained a little tiny bit. So we went home, which was only an hour away, and grabbed our big pop-up to put it over our little outdoor kitchen. So this is our annual. We get the same spots every year. So that's our friends. They have that campsite. This is us starting right here. I'll take you on a little tour. Our picnic table. We still have to put our pop-up tent. We'll get there. Say hi to Buster. Hi, Buster. Our little outdoor kitchen. All our food. That's where the cooking happens. And then a sitting happens here. Lots and lots of sitting. Usually we do the campfires at their spot. So we don't really do campfires here, but let me back up and show you our setup. Get a little sun in the morning. Other than that, it's perfect. So this is ours, and then there's a little road right here. And if I go up the road just a little, there's our last campsite. My other girlfriend. She has a really cool USA theme. And the kids, my grandkids, came the first 2 days, and so did everybody else's. So they all played. It was just a little gang of kids running around, and it's kind of stressful for me. I'm not used to having kids around that much, but I have to say, they are locked up. I mean, our state is still very much locked down. And so those poor kids haven't really got to just be normal and play and stuff. So they just got to play, and they played hard, and they got dirty. I wish I had taken a picture of the chaos and dirt that they had in my trailer. I cleaned it up. I was like having anxiety. Like I cleaned it. I'm not even a clean person. Like I'm totally messy, but that was bad. Like I had to clean that up. I just couldn't. Ugh. One of my favorite things was waking up with my little granddaughter's face right in my face. So, so cute. Like I woke up the second morning and I was like squished up to the edge of the bunk end, and there's this little body right next to me, and then there's the whole bed. She's just a snuggler. Oh my gosh. Favorite thing. Now, you can't get a picture of her. She doesn't look at the camera. It's her thing. She just looks away. Like, she thinks she's looking at the camera and she looks away. But this morning shot, I have to show you, she looked right at the camera, and this was just everything. Everything to me. So on Sunday, the kids got picked up, and so did the other kids. My friends had grandkids there too. They all left on Sunday. And while we really all enjoyed having our grandkids there, it's just this moment when they're all gone and it's just adults. And honestly, on Sunday, the campground gets really empty. There's just nobody there. It was pretty quiet this year anyway because of COVID, and you know, it seems like there's more people in the mountains than usual and then less. So it's kind of like back and forth. And there is mask wearing, but not when you're outside and social distanced. And some people were definitely wearing masks even when they're not around other people, and some people would just forego the mask if they were away from people. It was just kind of a little bit of both. But anytime you went in a business, a store or whatever, you had to put your mask on. So we didn't mask around our friends because they are already in our circle of people that we're around, and it's expanding a little at a time. But while we were up there, our county was put on the watch list again, and so that means everything got shut back down again, all the stores and everything, except for the essentials, as you probably know. And as I sit here today, they've taken it back off again, so we're back open again. My poor hairdresser friends, it's closed, it's open, it's closed, it's open. It's so hard. I'm glad they're being safe, and I'm all for that, but I'll just look forward to some kind of normalcy and getting back to something that resembles our lives again, because I still feel like I'm staying home a lot. And I just hope my hair appointment this week holds. That's really important. My friends brought their kayaks. We don't have kayaks, so while they were kayaking, we rented a little motorboat and we motored all around the lake, and it was so beautiful. I just have to show you a little bit of that. Wasn't Buster cute? Like, Buster had his new life preserver. Oh, he was so cute. But he did not hate it, but he did not love it. He was just kind of hunkered down the whole time. So he may not be a sailor dog, but he does have his life preserver, so he's, you know, he's safe. It was so cute. But that was beautiful. I could have just done that for hours. We did actually do it for hours, because you get it 4 hours. I think we took 2 of them. I think maybe we had 2 hours. Anyways, it was beautiful and fun, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. About the last 2 days, it started to get really smoky. So we're in the high Sierras of Northern California, and at that time, some big fires. It was funny because we were sitting at the campfire, and my husband said, "There's lightning in the distance." He could see flashes. We all looked and we could see flashes. So basically, there was a storm in Northern California that had a lot of lightning in the Bay Area, and they had these lightning clusters which sparked a bunch of fires, and it is so sad, so sad. And you know, our area fire is our natural disaster that we are always afraid of, and we've had major fires here, been evacuated, the whole deal. I've been through it, but this was far away from us, many, many, many miles. It's in the Bay Area, and we're in the high Sierras, and it wasn't near my home. It wasn't anywhere near us, hours away. But it was so big that the smoke drifted up into the mountains. So the last 2 days was pretty smoky, and we decided to take a hike anyway, even though it was smoky. And I want to show you a little bit of that. Hey, Buster. That's refreshing. It was such a fun hike. It's a short little hike. I really can't even call it a hike. It's a waterfall walk, but it was so beautiful. I just was sad about the smoke, but what can you do? Pretty much every night we had big group communal dinners. So we would just bring whatever we were fixing for our dinner and bring it to, one friend had just like the home base camp spot, and we would all just bring our food to hers, and we just share. So it would be like a buffet of whatever we brought for dinner that night. And we could try to coordinate a little bit ahead of time so it all went together and it all worked. It was just great. And then afterwards we had these big campfires. Oh, those were fun. Hubby and I brought our guitars. We played music for our friends. No barking, honey. And then as soon as we ran out of songs to sing, the whole group would just sing songs, whatever we could think of. And on the last night, some new campers moved in next door to us, and we were just singing really loud, whatever songs we could think of, and then we'd be pausing, trying to think of a new song, and suddenly they'd yell out a song, and we'd sing that song too. And there goes the tree guy. If you hear it, I'm gonna keep going. But that's the tree guys. It was such a fun trip. We're already booked for next year. I just can't wait. But I'm also looking forward to getting back out there with just me and hubby and Buster, of course, and our little journeys where we just go with next to nothing, just the trailer and a couple of chairs and wherever. Where should we go next? I don't have a trip planned. I always have a trip planned. I have a few things I want to do, and I've got a few dates marked off to go somewhere, so we're trying to figure it out. Always, of course, we'd love to go back to the ocean. We loved our Oregon trip, but maybe somewhere new. I don't know. Definitely thinking about where are we going next. And I just look forward to seeing you in the next video. Please hit the subscribe, thumbs up, all of that. I've got some more sewing videos coming for you guys, and somebody asked for me to update our garden that we put, I'm pointing like it's that direction. You know, where I fixed up my deck and did my new cushions and we planted a new garden, and I would love to walk you around and show you that, projects we're working on and such. So hit the subscribe button and ring that little bell so you'll be notified when I put up a new video. And thank you so much for stopping by and hearing about our 8 days in the mountains. Really appreciate that, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.